Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting. Nintendo.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting. Dreams. Modern psychology offers only unproven theories. Some see them as the meaningless tossing and turning of a brain settling into a restful sleep. Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires. To still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious. Of one thing I am certain. After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize into nightmares.
I have implored you for years, yet you ignore all my advances. You dominate my dreams, and I can think of nothing else. I fear I desire you many 100 times more than you love me.
My life has become a waking dream, Karim. For weeks, I have dreamed of an ancient treasure, so precious that it changes all life around it. It must be mine, Karim. If you truly desire me, as you say, then you will find this for me. Bring this treasure to me, and I will be yours. Both of our dreams will come true.
I need nothing more than you. You have enthralled me to the point where I can think of nothing else. Promise, if I leave, you will not forget about me.
You need not worry. I desire nothing more than the treasure that you seek. Leave now, Karim, and I shall await you.
Another victim. Alright, first of all, God, I am so sorry about... I just noticed that I was muted. I don't know why. Somehow OBS decided that my microphone wasn't working, even though it literally was. I had to reselect it from the list, that's it. So yeah, so far into the episode I have been saying a lot of stuff that has just been me talking to myself. Well, that's not going to look nice on the bot. I am also just now noticing that whenever I open my mouth too wide, my avatar tracks a loud expression even though I am not smiling at all. So that's concerning. Guess today is a day of technical issues. An ancient talisman that has been in Karim's family for many generations. It is said to bestow long life on those that have kept it. This item can be used to restore health. What that tells me is that there will be combat, and I do not have access to healing magic of my own yet. The chakram was a favorite throwing weapon through Central Asia in medieval times. A balanced ring of metal, sometimes beautifully decorated, it will be hurled at an attacker. Heavy chakrams could sever limbs or hands. However, they were not designed to return to the drawer. Yeah, or limited use range weapon for this chapter. The toolbar is a curved blade with heavy chopping edge. Most toolbars had a circular hilt and pommel, making them easy to recognize, but not very practical. Right, that's the thing. Spells, magic knowledge is inherited, but only from the moment that you actually acquire the Book of Darkness, the Tome of Darkness. Because after all, the Tome is the medium through which you can recognize the memories of previous holders. A man's corpse lies fallen. Wounds cover the exposed flesh of his body, where his armor has failed. The music sure is loud. I hope it's less loud on the stream. Speaking of getting the book, well, at least they kept your beautiful face from before becoming a zombie, buddy. Good for you. Beautiful decor as always. Gathered images. The dialogue is the same every time, I think. But yep, inherited memories, alright. Thankfully, low tier spells are very quick to cast. And as usual, taking away the head of a zombie pretty much disables it. I am guessing that these two took each other out. And there we go. Easy peasy. How about you, my friend? Will you be getting up? It is for nothing that... No, regular corpses will not be getting up because those zombies are not actually resurrected death. They are more of a conjured creature, actually. They just look like corpses, but are not. At least I am pretty sure that's the case. Actually, hold up for a second, because now the way that my tracking is overreacting to my opening my mouth is bothering me a bit. Let me see if I can fix that in just a jiffy. Okay, I did a little bit of changing. It should be less overreacting now. Let's go. Yeah. Too bad for you, but no. I believe I did mention that the defining trait of green enemies of the God of Insanity is that while they are physically weakest, they are tricky to deal with. This trickiness manifests differently in each individual enemy. In the case of the zombies, is that they have phantom limbs, so to speak. You cannot just disable them entirely, even if they take regular damage. The only reason they go down so quickly is because, well, they are weak. This manifests in other enemies differently. For example, there is one enemy that's very fast but can be instantly healed with a hit to the head. And while the green version is the weakest, it does not have a head. A statue vaguely resembling a man stands atop a low pedestal. Yoink it into our pocket. Crudely sculpted statuette of a man, it seems particularly heavy for its size. In other words, weight. This guy has a rune. Okay, yeah, your head is still working despite not having one. It's a good thing that you guys are sweet. A magical rune. Let's see. What does this rune do? This is a target rune. It is not a valid combination, gotcha. Let's keep going. What is this now? Oops. An arcane shrine dominates the room. Braziers surround its edge, while a larger one taps its summit. Now that each one will be filled with incense to facilitate prayer to insidious deities. Okay, these are pressure plates. But I cannot quite tell what they do. Oh well. Let's get ourselves a torch. Shelota, which I believe is our current god, so this chapter is probably where we will pick up the green element rune. Should. I thought I hit him the first time. Clearly I was mistaken. The statue vaguely resembling a man stands atop a low pedestal. Crudely sculpted statuette of a man, it seems particularly heavy for its size, so it's not like one of them is heavier than the other. Interesting. Okay, I'm guessing I put these on pressure plates. Yeah, there's 3 plates. There we go. technically speaking, I can easily deal with this by using a ranged weapon like the chakrams. But I wanted to get this. Oh, never mind, that's just a magic restorer. What is in the other corridors again then? Oof. Okay, so things to note. One is that this room is not the same every time. Two is that is a red horror, which is bad news. Jeez, lay off. Yeah, as long as that thing is there shooting beams, I am not taking my time with... Oh, right. Right, sanity cost. Oh well. It is what it is. Anyway, as I was saying... The torch of land is a common source of illumination from ancient times. The torch can be used to light Karin's way or set fire to the enemies. The slide has risen from the floor, exposing what appears to be a lifting mechanism. Shall Karin use the device to descend? By all means. Let's enchant our knife while we are at it. Another human corpse. Concerning. Lying in a pool of cold blood is a dead soldier. He is the victim of an unseen battle. Perhaps this man died from the claws of the monsters of this place. It is difficult to tell. What about you? A man lies dead, anointed in blood from the ravages of a two-war sword. The wounds, deep and numerous, seep fresh blood. Precise yet powerful, the result of a man's actions, not a monster's. Absolutely over. Karin can now fight Florentine with a toolbar in each hand. A straight up grave really. Oops. And I had to say something. Well, so what I was saying earlier about an enemy that's easy to kill if you go for the head. Yeah, that's the one. Also, G's on sanity. But yeah, that was not a zombie, it was just being controlled by a parasite. And suddenly my sanity is very low. Right, because I saw a human corpse exploding. That will be the reason. Another dead man. Who were these men whose corpses littered the dungeon, and were soldiers who stumbled inside? Or grave robbers looking to plunder it? A crumpled scroll lies under the dead man's cold fingers. Recover. Yes, I very much wanted that. I tattered a scroll from an ancient text. It reads, "This spell enables the transfer of magical power from the environment to the self. Restoration of the body, spirit and mind is this spell's purpose. Requires Nerocath and Santak." Oops. I am not doing great. I don't know why I cannot target him. There we go. Ah, right. Double V because I was pressing up in the joystick with Tomeito, which was causing him to try to aim at the head that was not there. Well, I did not mean to allow my sanity to go so low, but it happened, so you get treated to display of low sanity effects. A metallic plate replaces the lock. A colored sigil is engraved in the metal of a white slot. The slot appears to be white enough to enchant a large blade. I bet I will need to enchant the blade with green energy. Let's recover some sanity, please. Better. At least the annoying crying is no longer a thing. A coruscating barrier blocks Green's progress. Its shimmering energies create an undulating vision of a rune upon its surface. Nothing we can do about it right now. Right now, that is. A blue horror. There we go. These guys are actually pretty dangerous, but going for the heads is the safest way. Or rather, the quickest. I am really not doing well today. What's wrong with me? At least it did heal. He has a pretty long red bar, and the heals from the talisman are pretty powerful. Let's see. Is this for either of the runes we just got? Yes, it is. Santak, self. There we go. However, that's recover blue, so that's magic. And the energy that you get from it is the energy that you spend casting it. If I find a Shelter rune, however, I can use this spell to recover my sanity at any point. So we absolutely don't want to look for it. Well, speaking of low sanity effects, yeah, that's another one of them. Live by dismembering, die by dismembering. Oops, no. Too bad for you.
My dear Alex, I will always be at your side. There are times when insanity takes hold, and nothing seems right. During those times, I will help you. Fear not, for I will keep the darkness away.
That is not usually what goes though, but we'll happily take this help.
Really happening.
Okay. Oh, another codex. I like having the codexes for the runes. It's easier to sort them out that way. Absorb. Yeah, that checks. Absorb into self. The gate ceiling has collapsed, creating an impassable pile of rubble that blocks the doorway. Probably one of the passages that we took as POs. Can't say I remember it though. Ooh, big sword. Ah, this one I do remember. Surely nothing wrong will happen the moment we take it. A large rammed-out broadsword protrudes from the basalt pedestal made of stone. It awaits its next order. Should Karim try to pull the sword from the stone? Absolutely, let's make him king of England. Yeah, I figured that. Rammed-out broadsword, typified by its long broad blade and heavy cutting edge. A formidable weapon, it enables its user to strike at many enemies at once and still keep distance. Exactly what we need. With a sweep, Karim can knock down enemies and can cause extreme damage with an overhead attack. Well, the bad news is this killed them too quickly and I couldn't get the finishing hit on all of them. I should have foreseen that actually. Why? Why? Why did they just happen again, though? Oh, no change to for a fisher? Ah, yes, there is. Starting to get a bit nervous here, actually. Excuse? Well, at least they are not the same ones this time, but... So hopefully that's the rest of it. I was afraid that the respawning was broken, no. It's just a gauntlet. However, it will be well worth it. No. I ain't gonna die at this rate. Oh, shoot. I think that's the first time I see this happening ever. Karen has perished at the hands of the eternal darkness. With no one to stop that diabolical plans, humanity will surely be annihilated. Okay, I don't recall that ever happening to me before. I did not know this could happen. That's very not cool. If I had known, I would have saved. Because, oh shit, I have not saved a single time in the entire stream. Well, there goes an entire hour, I suppose. Ah well. I'll just try to skip up to where we were. Right then. As before, let's use this. Let's repair the key. Let's use the key. Right, as I believe I mentioned before, but my mic was muted. All of these effects that you can keep hearing in the mansion, then the door knocking, all those noises, etc. It's all just hallucinations. There is nobody here. Okay, I am ready for it this time. It really is less scary the third time around, but as a kid that absolutely freaked me out. With good reason, I presume. like you, I know that while sane, you are just a regular bust. But yeah, Alex is paranoid. And I don't blame her. Right. And because I already technically saw it once, let's see the cutscene again. These will become relevant later. Also, it's worth noting that this place is so abandoned that the carpet is completely destroyed once you reach this point. Nobody has been in this floor in a long while. At least not with willingness to take care of it. Right. Save. Not safe right now. Why though? I guess each rooms that technically have a damage source in it. Because it's definitely not about enemies.
Dreams. Modern psychology
And
offers
skip.
only unproven theories. Some see them as the meaningless tossing and turning of a brain settling into a restful sleep. Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires. To still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious. Of one thing I am certain. After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize into nightmares.
And skip a little cutscene time. Granted, there will normally not be a reason neither to not watch, nor to watch twice.
I have implored you for years, yet you ignore all my advances. You dominate my dreams, and I can think of nothing else. I fear I desire you many 100 times more than you.
I'll just let this play out for now.
My life has become a waking dream, Karim. For weeks, I have dreamed of an ancient treasure, so precious that it changes all life around it. It must be mine, Karim. If you truly desire me, as you say, then you will find this for me. Bring this treasure to me, and I will be yours. Both of our dreams will come true.
I need nothing more than you. You have enthralled me to the point where I can think of nothing else. Promise, if I leave, you will not forget about me.
You need not worry. I desire nothing more than the treasure that you seek. Leave now, Karim, and I shall await you.
Right. Looks like I am just in time. I will try to focus on getting through the areas quickly. But gonna check out put Anthony's grave, or rather a statue, just to be nice to him. Seeing all the memories until now, because this is a chain of events after all. Ah, shit. I moved. There we go. And I guess that just getting decapitated already, the big one in. That's funny. Suppose there's a random element to it. Right. Let's try to be careful about not losing your head this time. Cannot take him while he's on the ground, but that's fine. Yeah, fair. Very fair. There we go. Right, and I guess these warriors just disappear whenever you actually have the rune that they contain. As a sort of key, so to speak. There we go. There we go. And down with the ello. And considering what's coming, let's equip this preemptively. I forgot to check down the sensor. Oh well, this is what it is. And there we go. Down we go. No need just yet. Let's take that. And this time let's be more careful with the bone eater. There we go. If you take out their head, they are nice and easy. And yep, I had killed every enemy so far, so that sanity loss is definitely because of the human body exploding. Just in case. Just in case. There we go. I suppose that there was not much point in trying to preserve my sanity at this point. Bone eaters are just like that. Right, and we know a gauntlet is coming, so while a little bit lame, one more just in case. Although this time, since I know ahead of time that I don't really need to worry about recovering my sanity mid-fight, I believe that I will be fine. There we go. Well worth tanking a bit. Well worth tanking a bit. Now, just in case, I'm gonna heal a bit, because I presume that the reason why that thing could just take me over like that is because I was at low health. Oh. Another hallucination.
This isn't really happening.
They really wanted to make sure. They really wanted to make sure that I got here with low sanity.
My dear Alex, I will always be at your side.
And we just
There are
did.
times when insanity takes hold, and nothing seems right. During those times, I will help you. Fear not, for I will keep the darkness away.
And at this point we have made 50 minutes of progress in just 20 minutes. That's how it is like when I actually try to go fast. Right. I guess that if I have all the scroll and all the required codexes, the spell is constructed automatically. And for the last time today, I swear. Not that it takes very long, but you know. So still, yeah, now that I have full confidence that I don't need to worry about dealing kill blows, I'm actually quite certain that I will be okay this time, since I will not have to worry about it. And I can just go full indiscriminate murder. Like that, yeah. Let's still recover some for health tanking. There we go. More please. Right, that's what was supposed to happen last time. The cannon run. Easy. And one last one. Right. Let's take the Guardians. But we are basically done here. And we have found the second main run. Now, and recover. There's some sanity back. Only a little bit, but still. Martin in Oak. Unfortunately, this does mean that sanity management has just become completely irrelevant so early in the game. But so what, really? Now, if I remember correctly, what I need to do here is... Enchanting Green. There we go. Shut. That guy is gonna explode. Thankfully, it took plenty of time. And yeah, look, no recovery for sanity, but I no longer needed it anyway. Probably intentional to set up sanity draining level when you become able to restore your sanity. Along the line of the corridor, the ceiling has given way and collapsed, littering the floor with debris. So can I climb over the rubble? Not yet. Not yet. Oops. Shoot. Shoot, that's an error. Oh, that was a sanity recovery. Oh well. That's fine. That's completely fine. A ruby effigy stands upon the pedestal centered in the room. Right, so fun fact about those. Good thing that I went through this room first. So, the effigies. All I will say to not spoil future events is that there is more than one of those effigies. Predictably, there's 3, one for every color. And getting them all across different chapters is a side quest that allows you to have a slight quality of life improvement on the final chapter, which is one of the best ways to do the side quests, I think. Not too important, not too unimportant. But yes, they are completely missable. Oh. Yes, this blade works well against even horrors. It's a good when you are actually using it properly, as I showed up last time. A blasphemous sculpture made from human skin and bone. A traditional of bones is crawled within the shrine, like a named Mary's bookstand, beckoning to be used. Was it this? Funny that there were no consequences for picking the book back up immediately. And yes, indeed, this talisman is having a recovery effect, a health recovery effect, exactly the same as my sanity recovery spell. Just that I do not have the red rune yet, therefore I cannot recover health by myself. Yet. Never mind. This is still fine. Right. The quick attack is good for just knocking them out, but the Barqueta Slash is still the best for actual damage. That said, I shall not get used to having an actual competent fighter, because that is not the norm. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. So what I said the other day about the main problem with the game is being too easy? Yeah, about that. Alright, this is Pio's room. So he did not have to fight a horde of zombies, but also it's not like he needed to. Shaped like a delicate dome, a powerful statuette floats gracefully above the pedestal. Should Karim climb this artifact? I am being baited. The game is baiting me into thinking that it's just gonna repeat in a cycle with one character per god.
Karim, we will be together forever.
Chandra? What happened to you?
Things change, my dear Karim. But even though my body is ravaged, I await you.
Who did this to you?
You were gone so long. I gave myself to a nobleman with a jealous mistress. She had me dragged from my bed, and in cruel revenge, flensed with knives. As the last blades were drawn across my body, and my blood cooled upon the floor, she cursed that I would only be with another in death.
So much for thinking only of me. I should never have left.
I have seen my folly, and have already paid dearly. I see so much more now. In death, I know the true value of the artifact which I asked you to find. And it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice. Only when that is complete will we be together.
Sacrifice? Why should I do anything for you? You lied to me.
And you will do it.
Betrayed me.
And you will do it.
And you really don't look so good anymore.
And you still will
You
do it.
must forget the past. Despite who you are now, you will also become something more, just as I have. But the sacrifice must be made. We must remain here and guard the artifact. Dark things will come to claim it, and you must be strong to keep it from them. Without your sacrifice, the world will fall into eternal darkness.
She said the thing.
The things I do for love.
Like I said, he will still do it. Oh, that looks so goofy in these graphics. Ah well. Now, I could just use our new spell to recover my sanity as Alex and get rid of the hallucinations, but I'm kind of not going to, on purpose. There's not much reason to bother with it as long as it's not 0. Also, given that I ended up burning a whole 50 minutes of a stream with that death, I think what I am going to do today, even though it's early, is I'm going to find the next page so that we are right at the verge of starting the next chapter, save the game, and call it there, even if it is a bit early. Especially seeing how this stream has been all manners of cursed today. All manners of cursed. Also, yeah, while I'm on it, I did mention different characters before. Different characters being better fighters than others. Part of it is that every character has different meter lengths. Like you can see here that Alex actually has a larger blue meter than Kasim did, but a significantly lower red meter, which is generally considered worse. There's also, although I really shouldn't talk of this ahead of time, there's also sometimes different characters will get to use the exact same weapon and their movesets and will be different because they just cannot handle it as well. But yeah, anyway. I am choosing not to restore my sanity on purpose to see the cool effects in the mansion. Maybe to show the difference after getting the page. Right, I remember. There was another enchanted door. In the kitchen, I believe.
Hello?
Remember me, Alex?
This can't be happening!
Yep, hallucination, you guessed it. Also, I now noticed that the carpet in here, although in significantly better condition than the one above, is still not doing so hot. It's very moth-eaten. This mansion really has been left in disrepair for a long time, even though our father just died. As in here? Yes, it is here. And you might also have noticed this, but the voices that call out the names of each rune when casting a spell are actually the voice of the gods from which we are drawing power from. Which is why blue-flavored spells, why blueberry-flavored spells have the voice of an old man, while kiwi-flavored spells have the voice of a woman. What do we have here? Among the pantry contents is a spice jar with a scrap of paper hidden inside. Spice jar. The kitchen is as empty as the library is full, reflecting of your grandfather's mood. Always learning, reading, studying, less mood, rather than eating. Now then, what is here? A fairly sealed glass spice jar. The faint aroma of Arabian spices is tantalizingly emanating from it. There is a piece of paper inside it, should Alex open the jar, yes. Of course they are Arabian spices specifically. Father dearest, really left the puzzles here, flavored based on the chapters that we are seeing. Alex has found the chapter page entitled The Lurking Horror. sneak peek of tier 5 spells.
My liege, the future is yours. The light in the age of darkness has been extinguished. The pillar of flesh has been constructed. The master of chaos, the keeper of the ancients, is long dead. The planets will be in alignment soon. All is prepared for your arrival. I will begin the final incantation that will bring you into our world within days. The next millennium will truly usher in a new age. Your guardians, now prepare the gate!
After the chapter page is removed, the spice jar is no longer needed. Alex discards it, making a space in the inventory, of course, not like we were feeling like spices. Alright, I hadn't noticed that when you have a page highlighted is when what causes this sound effect. I forgot that there was a map. I forgot it entirely. But yes. Next chapter will be next stream, which will be... Today is Saturday, so... Not Sunday, no Monday. Tuesday. Tuesday at the same hour, or hopefully a little bit earlier. Because today truly was a course one. Right. I will keep going, but 30 minutes is not going to be enough for a full chapter, and I am low-key afraid in 2 days forgetting the puzzles I am in the middle of doing. My memory is not that great. So yeah, that will be it for today. I hope that in spite of all the stuff, including taking so long until the microphone was working, had fun. And I hope to see you on next stream on Tuesday. Till then, have a good rest. Goodbye.